said, is that the Republicans or the Democrats practicing for the game? And they said Republicans. And then shortly thereafter, the shooting began. I arrived really very quickly on the scene, I would say within 40 minutes, and immediately I came across a witness who said that she was there on the field when this whole thing went down, and that in fact she didn't know that they were Capitol Hill police officers, but that officers were engaging and returning fire with the suspect, and that one of those officers was shot and was down, that they brought in an EMS chopper for that officer. We now know there were 2 officers shot. And then, of course, we also have a congressional staffer, and we've got the suspect as well, and we have Congressman Scalise. So those reports of how that all went down, how many shots were fired, the type of weapon that was involved, the description of the suspect, the condition of those victims. We heard that there were 3 red, in other words, quite serious, and 2 yellow, not as serious. And now we know one of those, the suspect, has died. All of that has been consistent throughout the morning. The other important headline for the people living in this immediate community is that the police have gone out of their way to say this is they believe, a lone gunman, that they did a complete sweep of the neighborhood in the immediate aftermath of this incident, and they scoured the area to make sure that there wasn't another suspect at large, and they were convinced that there was not, that this was isolated, one gunman taken out by Capitol Hill police. And by the way, I'm curious what you would hear from Casey Hunt, but as it relates to Capitol Hill police, the fact that you had the GOP whip here obviously meant that there was a little bit of a higher level of security. If this had only been junior members of the House, I'm not sure if you would have the same level of Capitol Hill police presence here on this baseball field. Guys, back to you.
Any presence at all for that?
Yeah, Tom, we've been hearing that same thing. Members of Congress, as you know, as Craig knows, we've been covering Washington for a long time. They generally walk around without any security whatsoever, but because Scalise is in the leadership, it had some kind of a detail with him, and obviously those officers performed heroically this morning by all accounts. I just saw a tweet from a Congressman Swalwell, Democrat, California, who says that the congressional baseball game will be played tomorrow, and it will obviously be for charity, but this